When you take the chance to go after your dreams, when you take the risk, sure, you may fail, but what if you fly? What if you succeed? What if you do greater than you could have ever imagined? What if you impact?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. So you want to know how you can start your fitness journey in 2024, or even might not even be in 2024, in another year, or even now, tomorrow, next week. This is how you do it, and let me tell you, this is tried and tested, because the most inconsistent okay, you get what I'm trying to say. The most inconsistent person in the world, people that watch me will know and can attest to that, has actually managed to be consistent in something for once in my life. When I tell you, to me, the gym is more than just trying to look good. It just means so much more to me than that. And I don't mean to get deep in this video, but I can't lie, to be consistent and to be disciplined, you have to think of like why I'm doing this. So let's get into the video. So you asked, Leanne, how did you of all people actually manage to stay fit? And I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I'm at my fitness goal and I've got my dream body and all this stuff, because I most definitely don't. But one thing I will say is this is the happiest I've ever been with my body. And I've had body image issues for ages, from as young as I can remember, and I've always kind of like yo-yo diets, and back in the day I used to even have like disordered eating. It was quite bad. So I've yo-yoed with my weight. I've been up, I've been down, and then it got to a point where I said, you know what, Leanne, enough's enough. You need to get a hold of this. Before, I just was not looking after myself in the way that I should be. Like, if a man's coming around, if my nephews were coming around, if someone was coming around, I would cook for them, I would, do the most for them, I'd whatever. But when it came to me, I would neglect myself, essentially. Like, if I didn't have to cook, if no one was coming around, whatever, I wouldn't cook. And I would literally just starve. I'd eat like one meal a day. The meal would have no nutrients, no nothing. I was feeling faint all the time. I was lethargic all the time. I was borderline anemic. Like, I just literally wasn't looking after myself. It doesn't matter what your fitness goals are, whether it's to gain weight, whether it's to lose weight. I just had to think, wait, what I'm telling myself by doing things like this, by catering to everyone else and neglecting myself, is that I don't matter. You might not have this issue, but regardless, from that I said, no, I do matter. I'm just as important. I do deserve to look after myself the way I look after other people. And that's literally what boosted me to start going, because I said I have to look after myself. And that's basically what started my journey. Well, kind of what started my journey. And so the first thing that I would say to you is change your mindset. Switch your mindset from I want to gain weight, I want to lose weight, I want to be whatever. Just change it to I have one life and I deserve to treat myself the best. And looking after my health and looking after my mental and looking after my body is part of treat myself the best. When you reach your goals, or if you don't reach your goals or whatever, either way it's disheartening. Once you reach your goals, you're like, oh, that's it then. If you don't reach your goals, it's like, oh, that's it then. When you change your mindset and you remove the goals that you have, the body goals, the scale goals, then you will be able to stay consistent in the gym. Now, this is number 2. Second point, realistic. It takes ages for your body to change. It is a slow process. This is where I was going wrong beforehand. I wanted to see results in 2 weeks, and I could. If I want to lose weight in 3 days, I can. Is that sustainable? No. Is that realistic? No. And that is exactly all it is about fitness. You have to find a sustainable way to live, and that means not starving yourself, not having to starve yourself and constantly being so hungry to the point where you can't even function, or so hungry to the point where at the end of the diet you end up binging and you undo everything anyway, and it counteracts to the point where there wasn't even a point in you doing it. One thing about me that I said, because like I said to you guys, I can get very obsessive with my weight, and I don't know, when it comes to food and like restricting myself, I can get very, very obsessive with that. It was so unhealthy, and I said, if I'm gonna do this journey, that's one thing that I'm not gonna do. But one thing that I said is I'm still going to live I'm not gonna starve myself. I'm not gonna get rid of everything that I want in my life. I'm not gonna stop going out. I'm not gonna stop drinking alcohol. Like, no. And I haven't had to do that, and I've still seen huge amounts of results, because as I said, I've been sustainable and I've been realistic. I've been realistic with my progress, and that has paid off. I have definitely implemented new things and new foods, and I'm definitely a lot healthier, but I haven't completely compromised my whole entire being and the things that I enjoy for some results. It will get to a point where I will have to start cutting certain things out. Am I willing to do that now? No, and that is okay. So just take it progressively, and you'll get to a point where you start falling in love and you want to see more and more and more results, slowly and gradually. And for me, once I started seeing results, that's when I started to be more willing to let go of certain things. Tip number 3, I would say get a personal trainer. Now I know that might not be accessible. I completely understand if you can't, and if you can't, don't worry, there's so many online resources, TikToks, there's other ways, and it's not the be all and end all, so don't worry if you can't. But for me, getting a personal trainer, it made me want to go to the gym because I knew what I was doing. I had been in the gym before multiple times, but I never had a clue what I was doing in there. I felt dumb like doing it. I felt like people were looking at me thinking, what is this idiot doing? Which one, they're not, or they might be, but usually it's helpful. Usually they come over and help you, whatever. And two, I just didn't want to be in the gym and not know what I was doing. I just felt lost. Like I just felt like I didn't know what I was doing, and I felt intimidated. So when I went with a PT, and the most amazing PT in the UK, I'll leave her details down below. She showed me how to do everything. She showed me how to use everything, and she showed me that the gym isn't scary. Like, okay, cool. If she can, I can as well. And it just gave me that confidence that I needed. Also, a PT pushes you, and even if you can maybe only afford it for a few sessions, whatever, get one just so they can show you around. That is how literally I got my confidence to go to the gym. But again, it's not necessary, it's not by force, it's not the be all and end all. And if you can't, then it's not the end of the world and it's fine. For me, it's just discipline over motivation. A lot of the times I don't want to go to the gym, but now it's not even discipline anymore. Now it's just literally part of my routine. Try and give yourself 2 months of going, and then you'll start to see results, and then you'll start to actually enjoy it. It will become a release. You need to open your mind to what it can be. It's a release. It represents so much more than just looking good. And yeah, that's how I basically got my results. That's basically how I stay consistent. Just those 3 points, and that's actually all you need, and you got this. Also, just get some things to make you feel motivated. At the start, it is motivation, of course, because you need to be motivated to get there. But get some cute gym sets. Do what you got to do to make yourself want to go in the first place. Even when the love stops and you don't want to go anymore, now it's part of your routine. It's almost like negative reinforcement. If I don't go, I won't feel good. So if you guys want any more tips, tricks, do let me know. And you can do this too. Just remember, you love yourself, and you have to show yourself that you love yourself. And you have to prove to yourself that you love yourself and that you're worth it. You have one health line once, and the best you can do, take advantage of it while you can. Use your feet and use your arms and use your whatever while you have them. And yeah, that's it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Also head over to my Instagram to keep up with me there at Liana Manning. Also my TikTok at Lee1Prive. And I will catch you guys in my next... Sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush because my nephews are here. That's why it was a bit quick. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.